welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I organised my toolbox with some shadow foam. So this is how the actual shadow foam comes. It comes in I think it's a metre by 500 sheet, and I did do a little plan on the computer of how I was going to actually cut the panel up, which I'll just show you now. Okay, I hope you can see this on camera. So this here, this outline here, main outline, is the actual size of the sheet, so it's 500 by a metre, and this is the size of my shelves. So the shelves are slightly bigger than the width of the actual foam. I think they are 515, so it's 15 mil too big. So I was thinking, instead of cutting them that way, I'd cut them across that way. But I don't know if I'm going to get as many pieces out, so I'll just do that. I might get 4 out, but then I've got the 3 smaller ones there, so I'll probably get, I'll get 3 out, then I've got the 3 smaller ones. So probably going to get the same amount of each one. But when I actually got the sheet, I tried it in the actual drawer itself, and it's not that much. It's, like I say, it's going to be 7.5 mil each side, so I think I'm just going to slice it down to the actual width of the toolbox itself, like that. So I think that'll be a lot nicer finish. I'm probably going to use less, so I'm just going to do, I think, the smaller shells first. I'll do that one, those 3 there, and probably one of these here, and then I'll order some more sheets. But I did originally order the red to match the toolbox. I thought it looked quite nice with the red in there, but Shadow Foam said they were out of stock. I ordered it, and then a week later they called me and said, sorry, but we're out of stock. Do you want to wait until like the end of December, or do you want to order another colour? So I said, well, I'll have blue. I think blue was a nice contrast. So it was nice of them to ring me and keep me informed on the actual order. So I'll probably get blue again next time and just do more in blue. So I think blue will just probably just give a nice contrast against the red, I think. Something a little bit different. You're not going to see that much of the blue anyway. You're going to see where the finger pulls are and the actual outlines when tools are missing. So I think it's going to look quite nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to measure again. Measure twice, cut once. So I'm going to measure the depth of the drawer, and then I'm going to cut the first piece out, and then we'll lay it all out and the design we want, because this is one of the main drawers I want to do. I get this all nice and neat. I've got my ratchet spanners here. I use these actual things at the moment, these stands. They're not too bad, but they are a little bit messy. You can't really tell if anything's missing. And that drawer there, this is just a complete mess, this drawer. It's all got to be sorted. I'd like to have space for my adjustables. A lot of these spanners I think I'm going to move into the garage toolbox, and then I'll get some more shadow foam for that. But that's a black toolbox, so I could go any colour in that, so I may do something different in that. These ones here I'm going to leave for now till I get more foam, because I want a thicker foam so I can have bigger tools in there. But they don't look too bad in here actually. These ones look quite nice. I use this silica gel. You get this in shoes, your trainers and your sneakers and your handbags and things like that. It's great for keeping the damp away from your tools. Plus giving a wipe over WD-40 every now and then is quite a nice little tip. And I've got this drawer here with these old ratchet spanners. Again, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this, because these are all AF. And I've got my Swan Neck spanners there. I'd like to have them all laid out nice. It's not overly unorganised. Got the depth of the foam to the actual measurement we need, and then we'll start laying them out and see what sort of design we want. Right, to cut the foam I'll be using just a normal retractable Swan Norton scalpel with a 10A blade. I've got a few new blades as well, and I'm using my old craft knife as well with a 10A blade in it. A nice long steel rule for a straight edge, and some short steel rules. Nice fine line pen. It's got a really nice fine nib on that. and do all the drawing around each part if I do it that way. And a tape measure to measure the width of the actual tool drawer. So I've measured all the drawers, and they are 515, they're all 515 wide except for the smaller ones which are 55. The short ones are 215 deep, so a little bit shallower than the actual, a little bit shorter than the other ones, which are 225, then the big drawers are 305. So I'm going to go for the short drawers first, so I'm going to go for 225. So I think I might even do this with some masking tape as well, just to make sure I get the actual mark bang on. So I think I'm going to lay some tape along this area here. Just approximately about there. I just want to try and do it this way, just in case I balls any cutting up. Alright, so that's 225, so that's there. I'll just double check the actual measurement as well. 225 and 225. Right. Put that off. Yeah, 225. It's actually probably about 227. I'll give me a little bit of wiggle room to actually slide it in. So use a straight edge. I'll just mark that across there. And like that. And then we're going to cut through it with our scalpel blade. And my other plier drawers as well to do, so this is just going to be my first attempt at this, and if it's a success and I'm happy with the actual look of it, I'll probably purchase a lot more for each toolbox. There's a new blade. Right, let's see if we can actually just cut this without ballsing it up. Make sure you're recording. Yep, still recording. Right. It cuts really easy. I suppose a retractable knife would be better this, and then you can now cut it all in one, I suppose. I haven't got any blades at the moment, so it might be something I'll purchase for the next one, I think. Let's take it off there, because you can't actually see the cut unless you do that, which is pretty good. Right, I think you can actually buy glue, so if you do actually make a mistake of this, a mess of this, you can actually repair it. So just do that. It's almost through there anyway. And just gently slice that. I'm really impressed how easy this cuts. So that's probably going to be a good thing. It could even be a bad thing if I don't get my outlines right. Right, that's one shelving fill. So keep that to one side for the next one. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to empty the drawer out and I'll start laying all the actual bits out onto this piece. Nice and snug. So there's a little bit gap in there on this side here. I'll just equal it up by moving it across if I can get it back out. I will clean inside the drawer as well. Yeah, so that'll be equal in there. So that fits really nice. Yeah, that looks quite nice. I'll just run a blade in there. So I'll pop that out. Give it a quick clean in there. Detailer and a cloth. Make sure they're nice and neat and tidy when we actually put the new piece in. A bit of damage there. Right, let's get it laying the stuff out. So I definitely want to have my ratchet spanners first, I think. The size is pointing upwards. Let's see how we can get these in here. So I think you're going to probably use more room and have less space because you've got more room between each spanner. But that, as long as they look nice and neat, I don't really care. 14, something like that. So I may even just do ratchet spanner drawer. Pity that don't fit across that way now. Let's see. Maybe that way then. No, they don't fit that way. So it's definitely have to go like that. Then we'll have the finger pull line through there. So those ratchet ones will go there. Could we get the brake pipe spanners on there as well? Probably not. So these drawers in this toolbox aren't absolutely massive. The ones in the garage are a lot deeper. They're probably a little bit wider and deeper, so I may transfer a lot of the tools over there because I use most of the tools in there anyway. Let's see. Maybe these can go in their own drawer as well. That's not going to work, is it? Right, let's keep them to one side. There you go. Now, do that. So I don't want them to be too crowded and it looks stupid and messy. I want it to look neat and really sort of almost artistic. No, I'm not going to have enough room. So, this is going to have to be just for the ratchet spanners, I think, this drawer. So what I could do is that, equal that out, something like that. So they're equal. We can have something along here. It's going to look nice though, nice and neat. Yeah, we need something to go there, don't we? Let's have a look. Well, that kind of quite cool. Like that. Yeah, might be quite nice. So I think I'm going to go with that for this one, and then I'm probably going to have to do these two sets here, these brake pipe ones and the curved spanners in a separate drawer, because they're quite long, the actual ratchet spanners. That way. No, definitely that way. So I think we're going to go with something like that. Maybe space it out a tad more. So I've seen some people online have actually coated the whole thing in masking tape and then drawn around them and actually cut in the inside. But I think I'm just going to have a bit of a gamble and go for it. So I think you keep your blade 90 degrees, just go in, trace around. It's a really brand new blade. You're supposed to wear a safety glove on your left hand as well, so I might do that in the next one, because I'm bound to cut myself. Just gently go around. It's actually starting to get warm in here for a change. Got the heater on. Got a nice mug of tea. Now do I cut that hole out or just leave that out? The blue showing through. suppose I could cut it out, and then if I don't like it, just remove it. Right. Anyway, so now you can see the line. So how deep did I go? Quite deep. I don't want to go massive deep. Still want them to actually sit in there. Just gently going around. Try not to balls it up. So like that. Just going to try and go down to the first layer. I think that'll be deep enough for these spanners. There's the thing, there it is. And there. Just got really easy. You can actually get an actual cutting kit on the Shadow Foam website. It comprises of a blade, gloves, spare blades, etc., glue. But I thought I'd just try a first sheet. I think it was £21.99, free postage. I don't think it was too bad. Yeah, I had to wait a little bit longer because the red was out of stock, so I got the blue in the end, but quite impressed with it so far. So now, put that away nice and safe, you have to pull that back and try and separate that. It's just the black I'm taking off, I think. Yeah, I think I should have gone deeper. And go to the next one. I could do that on the next line. Let's just see if I've got the cut right. Safety spanner. So I get the gap right. Yeah, that fits nice. So all I've got to do is go a little bit deeper. I'm really happy with that front bit. That's gone in really well. It's just this, I haven't gone deep enough there. So I'll go around again, and then we'll go down another lane, another row of foam. Yeah, I'm glad I left those black bits in now. Black centre. That's quite nice. Quite difficult to get hold of on the first bit, I think. I think I'm doing it wrong, I didn't cut it deep enough. So that's going now. Just gently, I'd rather take off little bits at a time and rush into it like a mad thing and take it all off. I have to start blowing bits back in. And move it round there. gently just teasing little bits out. Something like that. Let's have a look. There's a little bit more out the middle, I think. You can actually get a little attachment for a drill that actually sands all these smooth. I don't think it'll cut too bad. Ha! That's quite nice. Yeah, I like that. Maybe a little bit more out there. Just to drop that corner down a bit. Just little fine adjustments. I suppose when I've done 2 or 3 shelves, 2 or 3 drawers I should say, I think you'll find it a lot easier. That's nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I'll do the next one now and just work my way around. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that looks really nice now. See, it's cold in here today. All the tools all got condensation on them. Another freezing cold day. We've got all England. So what I think I'll do now is I'll do this one. I'll just go through it again, actually cutting round it. So I think that's pretty level. I suppose I could measure it. So that's 36. Yeah, that's about straight. We'll go with that, I think. I'll put a glove on this time, like it says, just in case, especially as my hands are cold as well. Give them a little bit of protection. Just want that one like that, on a nice sort of equal gap in between them all. So I'll start on this one here, just gently keeping the blade at 90 degrees. Watch the fingers. Gently just running it round the actual spanner. Like so. Try not to actually move the actual spanner as well. Nice and gently. Something like that. Not forgetting in there as well. Okay, then we can just pop that out of the way. You can see now, you can see the gap. So we'll just go down a little bit deeper. Yeah. Just pop that out of the way. Actually, a bit more leverage on that bit there. Quite difficult to see black on the black. Around there. And there. Basically just going down to the level of that first part of the actual knife there. So I'm using that as almost like a guide. I think that should be plenty deep enough. It should be down to one level of the actual foam. Nice tricky bit around there. Okay, blade back in, nice and safe. Let's see if we can just peel this back. So this is just to push it in. I'll just take one layer of the black off first. I think I can always take more off than take too much. Quite a satisfying bit this. And I do need to go because that's just the black. So we'll go deeper, I think. Okay, so that's just one layer. Nice fake spanners. You just need a little bit. That's actually not bad there, so just a little bit deeper there. Yeah, pretty good. So let's see if we can just peel a little bit more off. I'm going too mad with it. Peels quite easy. I suppose the smaller the spanners, the less I'm going to have to peel, I suppose. But then it makes it more intricate on the little ones here, so they're going to be fun. Try that again. Oops, wrong one. What are we doing? There we go. One in there. One in there. I still need a little bit more out. A tiny bit. Yeah, it's better. Still a little tiny bit I want to take out more there. And that should rest down nice. Maybe a tiny bit at the front there as well. Okay, so I'll do a little bit more adjusting on this one to level that off, and I'll do the others, get them all set up, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So after about probably an hour, that drawing's done. Didn't come out too bad, I don't think. Had a little bit of a mistake just there, you can see it. But you can actually glue this back together with some contact adhesive, so I'll use a little bit of that, I think, and just glue that back together. But I'm really pleased with the way it looks actually. It's really nice. I was going to do finger pulls here, like a long line of blue as a finger pull, but I think they come out quite easy, so I'm just going to leave them as it is, and I think it looks quite nice. So next job is to empty out this drawer, and the spanners that I cannot get in this drawer now will go into this one. And a lot of these are just spares, double-ended spares and things. This is my paint gun spanner and some old bike spanners and things. So I'll probably transfer most of these into the workshop, and I'll make this all nice and neat, probably with the crescent spanners, and I'll try and get both sets in the crescent spanners and the brake line spanners just in that one drawer. So I'll cut another piece of foam to size, and then I'll start laying them out. Nice cup of tea. Right, so I've got another piece of foam exactly the same size as the other one, and these are going to go in really nicely, these two sets. These are two sets I had in the drawer before, and I've got another set of small just metric spanners here, so I'm going to put those in as well, but I think I'm going to change their layout a little bit. I think that looks alright, but it doesn't look too aesthetically pleasing, so I think I may do something like that. I wonder if I could do that. That looked quite nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, so I've got the brake spanners here, in different sizes. They're quite a nice set, like Kennedy. And I think that will look pretty good. Maybe if I just I may have to do a little bit of measuring just to make sure I've got enough room. I could even just do that, couldn't I, a little bit, get all those in a line there. It's going to look odd to that side though, isn't it? So no, I'll go like that, I think. Just keep them nice and tight, maybe move that over a little bit. Something like that, I think that'll do. Make sure I've got enough room there for those. Let's get all the way around. So what I'll do is I think I'll probably cut these from the two sides first and then lay these out so I've got enough room. I may have to do that, I think. Then I've got enough room to go around them. But that looks pretty nice. I think that's quite nice. Can you see that on camera? I'm sure you just see. Yep, that looks quite good. Okay, so I'm going to finish my tea. Cut these around exactly the same way and then I'll show you the finished product. And there we have that drawer finished. Really happy with that one. It's laid out really nice. This one's a little bit deep here, but it's a bit of a learning curve. You know, you've got to get used to how much material to take away and how much to leave in. But I'm actually really happy with those. They're really good. So I've just done the guitar tool drawer as well. I'm really pleased with that one. Made a little bit of a mistake there, but I might just put a finger pull in that one because it's really quite difficult to get that out, so I'll have to put a little finger pull in there, I think, in there. I'm really happy with those, they look really nice. Don't use these tools that often, only when I'm building guitars, which is probably once, maybe twice a year, if that. But it does look nice, doesn't it? Look at that. One of the little dots came off, but I might even take that one off to match. There we go. Matches now. I'm really pleased with these. So now I've got enough foam to do these two drawers here, which I'm probably going to do at a later date when I've decided what sort of layout I want to do. I'm going to order some more foam. I'm also going to order the thicker foam as well to go in here, so I've got a bit more depth. So all this needs sorting out for my box of Allen keys. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these. This all needs organising and sorting out. I've got one drawer ready to go there. Again, I've got to sort out what I've got to actually do, and same with this drawer here. I want organising. But I think I got, was that 3 full drawers. I'm probably going to get 3 smaller drawers out of that one sheet. So it's not too bad. So you could either get 4 full drawers. These are not full depth, like I said. These drawers are only shallow, only 225 deep. So not massive drawers. But I'm really impressed with that. So I hope you've liked this video and found it interesting. If you have, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.